If you're intelligent but continuously self-sabotaging, if you're broke, if you're fired, if you're under domestic pressure at home, this video is for you. I was reading this morning in Leviticus chapter 6 on the subject of restitution, and it occurred to me, obviously we have debts outstanding and we want our money back, but we want not only do we want our debt and interest, but an extra bit on top to compensate us for the loss and the fact that we haven't had the use of that money. But the same thing also applies in our relationships, and the chances are, if you are in a place where you are under pressure from having been fired from a job, from having been bankrupted, from having had your home repossessed, from being under domestic pressure or whatever, the chances are that your most intimate relationships are suffering. And in those cases, what we've got to do, like the person who owes money, we have got to recognize that we owe an emotional debt. So it's not just in those cases, it's not just enough to say that I'm sorry, but we need to actually back it up with actions. We need to back it up with our substance to those people whom we have injured by diverting our attention away from them, by being distracted away from them, by being distracted from the people that we most love. And I'm speaking particularly in cases of our wives, who are our partners and with whom we are one, and whom we can often neglect. And it says somewhere, I remember an old song from way back, you always hurt the one you love, the one you shouldn't hurt at all. So if you're a man in this situation that a lot of us are in, I would encourage you to look at that closest relationship that you have, because your wife is your first ally and she should be looked after. And in situations of desperation, we look at all the surrounding things and we tend to put those things as our priorities. But no, we should look at home. We should look to our first ally. We should look to our wife, and we should ask ourselves, have we been remiss in the attention that we devote to her? And if that's the case, we should not only apologize, but we should make good with our substance. So that's all I have to say for today, but it's very important.